I recently found Semantic Mastery not too long ago. Really enjoy these Hump Day Hangouts for answering questions. We certainly appreciate that. So 4 questions. 2 weeks ago, I was asking a geek a question about tier 2 and tier 3 networks. Oh, I remember that one. I wanted to clarify your recommendation. When you say stacking tier 2 networks on top of each other for YouTube channels, you mean just ordering a separate tier 2 network to connect to my existing tier 1? Yes, you can do that. Or you can, like if you were to purchase a whole new tier 2 structure, which includes a tier 1, right, first, and then there's 3 tier 2 rings. So you get a total of 4 syndication networks. Then it's just, you can, let me just explain it this way, Chris. You can connect the same YouTube channel to multiple IFTTT accounts or multiple tier 1 networks, right? So it's not a one-to-one relationship. You're not forced to just connect your YouTube channel to only one IFTTT account, and then that's it. It's not allowed to connect to any others. So for every tier 1 network that you order or build, you're going to have a separate IFTTT account. Every one of those separate IFTTT accounts can connect to the same YouTube channel, right? You just got to log out of IFTTT, log into the new IFTTT account, and also on the same browser, make sure you're logged into your YouTube account, your YouTube channel. Connect the two, as you know, select YouTube as a service and IFTTT, make the connection, and then you log back out of that IFTTT account and go log into the next one and reconnect or connect that YouTube channel to the next IFTTT account. And you just repeat that process for as many tier 1 networks as you have. So if you want to add additional tier 2 networks, you can either continue adding additional tier 2 networks to one single tier 1 ring, or what I typically do is I add additional entire structures, tier 2 2-tier network structures. So that includes its own tier 1 ring, and then it's 3 tier 2. So a lot of the times what I'll do, usually when I'm doing some sort of new project where I'm going to be doing a lot of video stuff, I usually start with 3 full 2-tier networks. So you end up with 12 rings. That's what I typically do. So you 3 tier 1s and a total of 9 tier 2s. Each network entire structure is its own structure, its own standalone structure, but they're just stacked, connected all to the same channel. But you can, just like you asked here, you actually could essentially have, you know, let's say you wanted 3 tier 2 blogger networks, 3 tier 2 Tumblr networks, and 3 tier 2 WordPress networks all connected to the same tier 1. You certainly can do that. With YouTube, it's not a footprint issue, guys, as long as you're using the applets the way that we instruct. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question there. Do I include the link package with tier 2 networks? Typically, I do not, guys. Full transparency. Usually what I do is, even when I order a full 2-tier network, I usually only build links to the tier 1 network, and that's it. You know, if I'm working on a big project or something that's particularly competitive, then yes, I will order tier 2 links or links for the tier 2 networks as well. But I usually don't do that until and unless I need to, which means I'll syndicate some videos, I'll power up the tier 1 network with additional links, and then I'll take a look and monitor the results over the course of a few weeks. And if I'm not getting the desired results, then I will consider going and adding link building packages to the tier 2 networks as well. But I typically only boost the tier 1 networks, just so you guys know.